Welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dean Darling, shall we see what's going on on our lovely little island of Fawnhollow today? What have I been up to today? Actually not really much usual because I haven't done programming yet. That'll be after I've done recording this probably. Because I started playing a new mobile game because apparently I can't get enough of these mobile games. This one's called Idolmaster Shiny Colors. It's a very interesting one. It's one that I've heard about like ages ago, but I didn't understand what it was properly. I thought it was like one of those business management games, which I wasn't really interested in. It's actually kind of like a weird roguelite. But anyway, hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 4:31 PM on Thursday, January 21st, 2021. Now for today's announcements. Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. I hope the entire island joins me in giving our guest a warm welcome. Okay, come on, we're praying. You know who we're praying for? Fauna, Biscuit, Phoebe, Apollo. We couldn't find anyone we particularly wanted in our island hopping we did yesterday, despite hopping over however many islands. But you know, it's to be expected. There's quite a lot of different villages out there. But anyway, hey Rambler, you old timer. That's our joke, old timer, because throwback furniture. Thought about, I don't know, 3 days ago. Anyway, I saw this in front of you. I also want to say the old timer joke. Your old timey pal, Jakey. This is like a joke Benedict would make to me. It's a hard life being the oldest in your year. It's not really that difficult, to be honest, and it doesn't make a difference. If anything, it's a benefit, apparently. You know, because Ned, who, if you recall from however many episodes ago he appeared on, he was like one of the youngest in the year, I think second youngest in the year, and I was like second oldest in the year, but I had the earliest birthday in the year because there was someone who like moved from America who was actually older than me, but they like had some weird different timing schemes. Oh, you are... I know you. I've had you before, but I can't remember your name. Dina. Okay, no, I haven't had you before, but I have seen you before. Apart from someone else who, yeah, moved in from like America because of like some different schooling system he went to was actually older than me, but he had a later year, so theoretically using the British system of academic years, he wouldn't have been older than me, but whatever. So yeah. But basically that oldest and youngest in year. When a lot of jokes come that way. It's not Fuchsia's house. I was going to see if anyone's moved into Fuchsia's house, and I ran up here being like, oh, where are you, Fuchsia? And now I just realised that is Bruce's house. Yeah. Obviously there's a lot of jokes. I'm like, oh, Ned, you're so young. And Ned will go to me, oh, dear, you're so old. Look at you, Grandma. And I'm like, right. All in good fun, obviously. We've been good friends for a while now, so those jokes are sort of par for the course. There's a sort of dynamic you don't get, you know. Most people, only a couple of people in each year get it, because only a couple of people, well, by definition, are the oldest and youngest in the year. Ooh, someone is moving in. Who do you think it is, Harry? Since you're standing here. Come on, come on, come on. Mira! Ah! She's, the sisterly rabbit, right? Who looks like a superhero, and for some reason looks like she belongs with the agent groups, but isn't called Agent S or Agent M or whatever. Is Red our visitor for today? I didn't actually pay attention to that. Mira's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, Red is our visitor for today, so we'll have to get open Vasulas. Yeah, I just remember this thing we did when back in year 7 or whatever, when we were in our class, and our teacher was like, alright, let's go onto the playground and we'll make a giant line and we'll line up from oldest to youngest, basically, based on our birthdays. Of course, my birthday being 2nd of September and the academic year starting on 1st of September, I was the oldest in my class then, and as it turns out later, being most of the year. Not the entire year, but most of the year. Which is, you know, just part of the course, because I was the oldest in my primary school as well. So, you know, September birthdays, huh? And I remember we had the big line-up. We had me 2nd September, we had a guy on the 6th of September, and someone on the 18th, but then it gets a bit hazy. And it was really cool because we laid it out, like, I can't remember how many days, I can't remember exact conversion scale we used, but it was something like, a month was like a couple of meters or something, so it was just like me standing at the end, I was just like looking down at an end, it was like several meters away from me, a tiny speck on the horizon. Not really, we didn't have a playground that big, but still. It was a really cool sort of demonstration. As I pull up a wiki here for the art gallery, as we try and figure out which one of these are legitimate or not. So we've got a girl with pearl earring, we've got Starry Night, we got, I can't remember what that one is, and we got that Fruit Man. There's not the real names. He's got the forge painting is missing the artichoke bud, so that one is the forge, the one at the very right there. I think we already have this one anyway, legitimately. This one, Forge painting has one person on the hill, so this one's Forge, so it's either Starry Night or it's gold paint. This one's always authentic, and this one, does she have a star earring or does she have a... I'm pretty sure we have a wistful painting. I want a closer look. That is a forgery, so we'll take Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night, please. Probably one of my favourite paintings, not gonna lie. It's very iconic, isn't it? I know it's very basic of me being like, oh, this is one of the greatest works of all time, is my favourite painting, you know. It's just, I don't know, it's very calming. That's how it should be, you know. Art resonates with people differently, depending on the person, so, it shouldn't, like, some art's gonna have wider appeal, of course, and some art's gonna have niche appeal, but it's all art, and anything can inspire you in different ways, or invoke certain emotions in you. And that shouldn't be, you know, something to be ridiculed or shamed, you know? Anyway, back to the ages thing. Yeah, you know, just like, oh, I'm not trying to be like, oh, woe is me, September, such a difficult birthday because you're old and everyone thinks you're old. No, the only thing which really became as negative, apart from, you know, the studies, which I'll get into in a bit, is, because when you're very young, obviously, if you have a September birthday, you're basically a year older than someone on August birthday, but you're basically in the same academic year, so that matters a lot when you're especially younger, because you'll have like an extra year basically to learn things. So there was like this exam we did back in primary school. I can't really remember it all that well, but basically if your birthday was in September, you had -5 points of exam, and if your birthday was in August, you had +5 points, which I remember being very upset about. So I was like, oh, this is unfair, this is unreasonable. Nowadays, and just like, yeah, that obviously makes sense. It's a bit of a weird system, but like, it's something you should take into account. I wouldn't say it's a sweeping generalization, of course, all cases, and it's something I shouldn't even have been worried about. Not worried about, I just like, I wanted to get 4 marks, and I was like, oh, grumble, I can't get 4 marks now. This is rubbish. We're going to sell that white tulip, because it's not blue. Not because it's not blue, but because we have too many white flowers over here. As we... Oh yeah, we can see if we can actually put down things now. Hello, Vivian. And yeah, because the year does make a big difference, especially when we're that age, we're like 6 or something. That's like 1/6 of our lifespan. I've lived like 20% more than the youngest person in our year, so yeah, it makes sense. Let me grab some wrapping paper. As I think, yeah, that's the only real big thing I can remember being an actual deficit of being born in September. I guess another thing is often school starts on your birthday, I guess, which is, you know, not really that big a deal, but it's kind of weird when you're younger. But when you're a little bit older, you're like sick. At least for me, because I didn't really mind school. But you know, I had my reasons not to mind school. I was just a good student, to be honest. So if a teacher's like you and you're a good student, it's not really too much to worry about in school. Anyway, not really the point. The point was that I probably didn't have a point. Where's Raymond? We got a gift for you. Oh, what you think about? Hey, I've got a proposal for you. What if we had some kind of unique thing we always said to each other? Ah, sure, I got an idea. Say you will, say you won't. Okay, we obviously got to use a different language. Why don't we use, I don't know, Japanese? Can we actually type in Japanese on here? No, we can't. Shame. Oh, can we? Ooh, we can. Okay. Why don't we get some Japanese up in here? That seems like something Raymond would say. Symbol. Well, it's got Cyrillic. Okay, fair enough. I guess we can't bring up a Japanese keyboard, so we're gonna have to use Romanization. Konnichiwa. Now this is a question. Do you write wow or do you write ha here? Because the actual character is ha, but it's pronounced wa for some reason. I don't know. Konnichiwa. Nice, you sold it. So that's actually good, because that means our friendship level with Raymond is actually increasing quite a lot, because that's some like tear up when they start asking to do greetings with you or something, I think. Can't remember quite off the top of my head. Isn't it something like that? So perhaps we can expect this photo somewhat soon. Not this time, obviously, but soon. TM. As we will... I don't know what we're going to do. Guess we'll check our Nook shopping, our Nook terminal, and then we'll do some decoration, maybe? Try and... Oh, we should harvest the rocks, that's what we're doing. Oh, I forgot to do that yesterday. Oh well. I mean, I was island hopping, so can you blame me? Not really. As we save up again. It's kind of like a big loot box, isn't it? Doing these pulls every now and then. If I want to frame it like that, which I don't particularly want to. I play enough catch games as is. Lucky KK. Really got this one. So we can close out of this thing. We don't need it anymore. We should really make a list of the New Horizon artworks we're missing. But I'll do that another time. So what have I been up to today? Recorded some Oberdin. I was going to record some Hollow Knight. Started practicing against Absolute Radiance because, spoilers, is that coming out today? No, it's already come out. No, it's coming out this Saturday. Is it? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Have I recorded this Saturday's episode? I don't remember how far in advance I've recorded things. No simple feat. This is coming out on Saturday. Excuse me, jump over this, would you? That hasn't come out yet. Okay, well, let's just say I was practicing against Absolute Radiance, and I didn't do so well, and I was like, you know what? It's not Hollow Knight Day. Let's learn from what I did yesterday when I was recording Spiritfarer, and I was like, afterwards I was like, that was not a Spiritfarer day to record, that was an, ooh, Jakey's photo. Because I was like, my passion wasn't in it. So I recorded Oberdin instead, which is a bit better. Because Oberdin I don't have to consistently talk 24/7 through. Like I do with some of the other series. Oh yeah, we had sort of about flowers. Oh my god, we have so many things to do. And our inventory's so full. Why is it so full? Okay, well, you know, little by little, we'll get it done. Oh, I haven't actually renamed the Spiritfarer videos yet. And I was meant to be uploading Return of the Oberdin videos, but I forgot, so good job me. Oh well, whatever. There's no rush. This is like next week's stuff. We'll put all the stuff in the stereo. Remove. What? You can do that? I had no idea. I guess if you wanted to put them in a different stereo. Didn't consider that. Okay, let's put some stuff away. Put that in storage. That's not going to go in storage. This is going to go up here. That we need to put down. I don't know why we're holding one bush randomly. That's a decoration item. That's a decoration item. That's a decoration item. I'm still not unsure if we want to put Stonehenge in the middle, but we kind of don't have anything else better to put down, so down it goes. No, what was I saying? I don't think it was important, but it's completely lost track of it. Where's Jakey's photo? There it is. No. We're filling it up. We're filling it up. It kind of looks like a memorial now of all our villages, which is a bit of a strange thing. I got Fuchsia's portrait, didn't I? I think I must have. I must have done it already. Yeah, because she was around during the wedding season. We definitely invited her. Okay. My heart skipped a beat there for a second. Low battery? Oh, what better time to change the Joy-Cons than right in the middle of the episode, huh? No, what was I saying? I actually can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, recorded some Oberdin. Hit of... It's quite hard, that game, to be honest. Like, not hard because of necessarily the deductions you had to make, I think. I mean, obviously there are some difficult deductions, but there's just like a lot of information to process and remember, and it's really hard to remember it all. Especially because I recorded today, and the last time I recorded Oberdin was like a week ago or something, so I couldn't quite remember things. But I looked backwards and looked at some stuff. I looked at the previous episode on like 3 times speed to just get a bit of a refresher. I'm at the situation where I'm just like, I'm not really sure what to be doing. I feel like I've got a lot of information, but I can't connect the dots together to get some conclusions out of it. But I don't know, you'll see for yourself next week, I suppose. I still need to record some Hollow Knight for next Saturday's episode, I guess. I thought it was just Saturday's episode, and I didn't realise how far in advance I had recorded. Well, it's good, I suppose, being prepared, because you know things are getting busy, so I can't always have a time, and having like a week of a cushion is quite nice. What? This is not the right path. I just selected the same path again. The arch tiles looks quite nice, but it looks a bit too, not synthetic, but too much like civilization, which you don't really want. This is meant to be a rural area over here. The civilization area is meant to be just over the island, you know? I say you know as if you know. I know. So it seems to have fixed itself. We can now properly lay down the pathway we want. Now we can round out these corners. Put Stonehenge in the middle. And then we had to start laying down the things of rocks. I forgot to look up the guide about how to actually corral everything into this rock farm area. I believe it's you put down like things which count as furniture every so often, basically. Where does this go? This goes here. Tesco's is cheaper. Tesco's is cheaper. I guess we can slot a rock in here. What do you mean there's no room? You're 2x1, aren't you? Yeah, there we go. Don't you lie to me again. On your head be it. I'm joking. But we can put a stone stool here. We need to put this emperor butterfly model down somewhere. We'll put Stonehenge in the middle. Whether it should go here or not is entirely other question. But until we find something better, I actually think a fountain probably looks better here. But the fountain we need as a centerpiece to the park, so we need, and for us to move out, we need something else to be a centerpiece of a park, which is probably going to be a flower clock one day. I don't know if that is a recipe. It might already be a recipe, but it's not one I've seen, so can't really put it down, can we? Put a stone stool here. So yeah, this is where the rocks are meant to go. Of course, we're not going to deal with that for a second. We're going to run up here. We're going to put this emperor butterfly model down. Where? I don't know. Here, I guess. Something like that. I've seen someone use a lot of these emperor model butterflies to make like a bioluminescent beach. It's a really cool idea. And then I guess we'll move these flowers. Let's move the excess ones first, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. Because we probably don't need many more pink flowers, to be honest. I think I said before we probably need blue flowers. Tulips and mums I believe we already got over there. In fact, I think we have all the pink flowers over then, if I remember rightly, but perhaps I don't, so who knows. I know. Oh, hello, Joy-Con. Don't die on me. It did die on me for a second there. These Joy-Cons are getting kind of old though. Joy-Cons don't have a long shelf life, you know. But, I mean, they had a long shelf life, but that's only because I didn't play on my Switch all that often until Animal Crossing came out. Only a year of usability? My Wii remotes still work, you know. I mean, some of them are a little bit funky, but they're also like 12 years old or something. You know? These yellow ones we don't want. I can't believe we've only duplicated one green mum. I wonder if we want to put pink flowers over here. I feel like there should be more green flowers over here than pink ones. The pink ones should be up here, the green ones should be down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got all the pink flowers over here. In the park we need. The pink flowers are just going to be over here, sprawling. As I figure out how to place them, like this. I mean, I guess we do need more pink flowers, but we don't need that many more. I guess this is where it starts becoming a mix of pink and green. Theoretically, but we can start replacing the pink flowers with green flowers as we get the green flowers, which we currently don't have, mind you, so shrug. What can you do about it except for... how's that Moana song go? I haven't even seen Moana. Sorry. What can I say except you're welcome? Something like that, right? I think so. Of course, we always need red and purple flowers. We're going to need a lot of them to fill up that forest down below. Because if you go down to the woods today, you're in for a big surprise. I don't know, isn't that kind of weird to think about? Like, you never really, like, process it properly. But when you're younger, like, a whole year is actually quite a big deal. Even when you're, like, in your teens, like, still, like, when you're 13, going on 14. That's, like, 1/13 of your life, which is still, what's that percentage-wise? Like, 0.7%? Is that right? 70, 91, 75, 8, 20. No, it's, yeah, somewhere around there. Like 7.5% of your life or so. That's a lot. That's a lot. But it's crazy that, oh, we had more pink flowers down here. I didn't even notice. I was like, wait, what? We got pink hyacinths from blue hyacinths. That's crazy. Wait, we don't need these pink flowers anymore. No, that's fine. Whatever. Keep duplicating them. We just won't water the ones down here. No, it's crazy that for that large portion of... No, wait, there's a pattern there. That's fine. Oh my god, I thought there was another glitched spot on my island. I was about to lose it. Yeah, that you can have such a range of ages, I suppose, in one class in your year. Even more so if you've got someone who's, you know, skipped a year or stayed behind a year for whatever reason. I'm not here to judge. You might think I'm judgmental. In some aspects I am, but not every aspect. We have too many roses. Yeah, we have way too many roses. Okay, I'm just going to sell this rose instead. And we will plop these red and purple ones down by the downstairs. Downstairs? The southeastern forest, the autumn forest. I don't know, I feel like we should come up with names for each of these regions. Some like very fancy like names. Oh, a blue pansy. We can put this in the winter section. So, the fall forest, I don't know, there's something cool. The autumnal glen. No, that's... Glen is more like a spring word, isn't it? I don't know. I'm going to stew on that for a while, I suppose. We'll need the white and blue here. It's going to be a bit weird being directly next to a rainbow road, I suppose, but... A rainbow trail, or whatever I called it. That's fine. But it's fine. I'd always hoped you'd change your mind. Because you knew I was waiting for you, loyal and true. Because that's what friends do. This can be a cosmos, it can be a cosmos. This can be a... Yeah, this can be a pansy and tulip. So slowly, this forest is filling up. We got a... What's this? A red hyacinth and a red pansy. I suppose we can put... Not there. Are you crazy? That's not where it goes at all. You know, it doesn't look very autumnal. Having purple here, not gonna lie. I don't look at this and think, oh yes, this is autumn colours. I guess we'll sell this red pansy. Or we can exchange one of these for it. Exchange this mum for a pansy. Like red-orange would be much better here for autumn colours, but alas, I mean I guess we can repeat colours, it just feels a bit lame, IMO. Oh, if anything, we should move his hyacinth. Replace it with a red mum. Or, you know, just miss. It's a bit difficult to see with all these forests here. Yeah, the wealth of ranges you get in a single class. It's weird, isn't it? Maybe it's just weird to me. You get a load of preconceptions as well about each other. Expectations. But not really. Like, if you had siblings which were 1 year apart, you know, but I feel like they'd be treated very differently compared to two classmates who were in the same year, but also still technically 1 year apart, you know? A lot less of the implied dynamic of someone being older than someone else, you know? Compared to having like a younger sibling. Even if it's the same age range. Weird. isn't it? I suppose it's not all too common you get siblings with 1 year difference. I mean, very eager parents, I suppose, otherwise, to put it one way. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I guess we've got some time. We can harvest rocks. I think we might need to customize our shovel. I can't quite record, but still. I also know that you can now put things, drop items on the ground. And on the ground, sorry. You can drop things, and they won't detract from, what's the word? What's the word? Your town island rating, if it's on top of a chair or table, you know? Do you know that? I didn't know that. I think it makes sense though. And I've even used it before. Because I used to have by Flo's old house had like cherry speakers and stuff on there. Have we got a centipede statue? I feel like we got a centipede statue, but I actually can't remember. We're just gonna let that centipede get away. Cause you're the one that got away in another life. I would make you stay. I don't remember lyrics to the song. I really liked it when I was younger though. I have no idea what's going on in chat. One of my friends is playing like Bloons Tower Defense. You remember that game? That's a conversation all in itself, I suppose. But I didn't even play it all that much. I'm not sure if I can stretch it out for half an hour conversation. To be fair, I didn't really stretch out this year differential one. Oh yeah, the thing I was talking about. But I mentioned right at the start of the episode, if you have a fantastic memory and incredible patience. Apparently, it's something like children born in September have like a 5% increased chance of doing better academically or getting into university or something compared to August born children. Or maybe it's like 1%. Or there was a statistically significant percentage or difference or effect, I suppose, by being born 1 year earlier. Mind you, statistically significant does not mean significant, as in like significantly large. It just means there is something there. Because I remember Ned told me about it, and I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, you're right. I had no idea. I was blessed to be born in September. But also, I remember also in that study it said that other external factors have much stronger effects, such as, you know, wealth or like upbringing, that sort of thing, contribute far more than necessarily your birthday does. Your birthday just, it's probably a trend that, you know, you get taught more things at an earlier age, so you tend to do better for your scholastic level, scholastic age or whatever. And then from that it sort of like snowballs. I don't know. Do we have a rock down here? Is this the rock I keep forgetting? I don't remember. Oh, I can't bother to move you. What's going to hit you like a few times and then we'll go. 5 times? Good enough. We should really think about more what decorations we're going to put up here. I say this every time, but I never think of anything. So we've done 2, 3, 4. I don't know where number 5 and number 6 are. How do I not know where the rocks on my island are? Oh, Junebug, listen. What's up, Vivian? Sorry to trouble you, my dear, but would you like to purchase my Explorer's shirt? How much is it? Sure, 1,120 bells. I can take that. Let me take that off your hands. As we trying to think about where our next rock is. Where is that rock? Does it exist? I don't know. Strange. How do I... We've only hit 4 rocks, right? Oh yeah, we got one down by the airport. Where's our 6th rock even meant to be? Oh, there you are, Bruce. Didn't mean to hit you with a shovel, it's a bit rude of me. Here's a gift from me to you. It's 3 pieces of clay. I didn't give you anything in return if you do that. I've done that before. I gave like a couple of weeds or something to Lily and she was like, oh thanks, and then she just walked away. And I was like, no, I didn't mean to give you that. Why did I skip through the dialogue so quickly? So this is rock number 5. There are definitely 6 rocks on our island somewhere. 1, 2... I didn't realise I did that too slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 4 of them are here. On this main part of the island. One of them in the winter section. Where's the other one? Oh, here. How could I forget? So they're all like over here. We're like way too far away. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, it's been half an hour. I know, age range. It's a bit of a weird thing to think about. Also, probably not a thing that many people think about. I feel like I should have more stories about it, but I really don't. It's just sort of like a passive thing, which is there. A passive existence of just being older. Anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscriptions, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitter. I hope we see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.